statement was something like, why did your black sisters allow you or you guys to be on here looking like that on
Mm-hmm.
national TV? But in
Mm-hmm.
the same case, you're on a national platform pointing them out.
Okay.
That's just as bad.
So if EB or Erica on your show think that hey, me being boring, tedious, or whatever you think, or me and being
Oh my God.
Greg is tedious, it doesn't matter. We're being our authentic self, and you're watching and you're viewing. And my edges they're back today.
Answer the question though. Because I'm not sure if the question is you asking about me and Aaron as a whole or that scene. But if
No, that's that scene. Well, no.
That scene.
Okay, no,
So,
actually, it's a two-parter. So I want you to answer about the scene and then also Aaron in general. But go ahead with the scene.
All right, bet. Scene first. So as far as that scene, first of all, I was proud of my dad because just like I can be very, very composed.
Mm-hmm.
I got that side to me. I know he was very
that, and then us having a meeting and failing. And then once this opportunity happened, they were like, okay, well, now you guys really can't meet.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So even on the show, it says like, oh, I said like, oh, it's been 8-9 months because at that time of filming, it had, that's how much time it passed by.
Ready, because it's already comments. What's going on? Because I want to say, do you feel like that this show is a mixture of different shows put together? Like,
Sure. Sure.
Okay.
A lot of shows are a mixture of a lot of shows. I think this is a mixture of like Love is Blind meets Catfished. Only
yes, ma'am.
These people, they know their people.
Okay.
But when you're dating somebody virtually and you never actually got to see them, either one or two things can happen.
How did you feel about that? Because
I'm a type of person. I'm about loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
And see, a lot of people don't know what that is anymore. Morals. People don't know what that is anymore. And I am a type of person, my word is my bond. If you don't have nothing at all, you got your word. And see, one thing I can say about Shay, and I'm going to say this disclosure first. I'm going to talk about this once, and this is going to be my last time talking about it. Because one thing, I don't have to put nobody's name. I don't have to call nobody name out my mouth, for one. All
right, y'all. Welcome back to Kamish Reviews, the queen of reality TV. And we are back talking about episode 3 of Neverevermets Whining and Dining. And of course, I do have my special guest. Hold on, let me get off screen. My special, queen. I'm the only one on camera. I just got for work. I look like a mess. Taquilla is in the building. Excuse me. Taquilla did it. The gorgeous. And face never declines, period. Diamond is in the building. Come on, mama. 4 seconds. We got Miss Dina, aka my sister. Christina's in the building. Detective will read you down. Don't play with her at all, okay? Look. And she's drinking. I already got my little drink right here. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on,
look. I got me a fresh bottle for tonight.
Not a fresh bottle. Oh, look! Oh, another cup. Come on, Texas Star. All right, so period. Dina, recap. You got one for me, mama?
I do.
I love that color of your hair, Dina.
Oh, thank you. This is I think Clairol like N5 or something.
That's pretty. I love that color. It's good for your skin tone. But go ahead, mama. I'm gonna recap. Let's go.
Okay. So Irvin and
Taquilla's so cute. Go ahead.
Okay. So Irvin and Alicia finished their disagreement. Brandon talks to Chris and the lady, that's what we're gonna call her, the lady, about Kiki's drinking. And so then Chris and the lady talk about his controlling comments. Then they play the Kama Sutra game. Clay and Tatiana win a couple rounds, but Ty and Brittany eventually won. Clay was speaking with Jared about how to tell Tatiana about the baby, and she overheard part of the conversation and called Clay out. And basically, he was saying that I think I love you to avoid telling her about the baby.
A mess.
Typical fuckboy shit. But anyways, I'm going to keep going. Kiki isn't feeling well because, she hung over. So then the couples meet the therapist. And so Alicia and Irvin are up first. And Alicia brought up her weaponizing her trauma that she wouldn't do that, but that's a lie. But we gonna go on.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki and Brandon is their turn to cook, and Brandon's frustrated because Kiki wasn't there to help. Then they play a game at dinner if they had to decide tonight. Kiki saw Brandon wrote no. Then Kiki didn't help Brandon clean the kitchen. Brandon didn't want to discuss the situation because he was exhausted. Then the group was discussing Kiki and Brandon. They both come back in. They discuss her drinking again. Then Kiki shares how she feels with Tatiana. So basically, they had 8 yeses and 4 nos, and 4 out of the 7 men said no. And so that was Brandon, and Jared said fuck no, and lied to Charlie that he said yes because he just trying to hit it and quit it.
Period.
Then in the next episode, we got a preview.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What did Chris say again?
Chris said he said no.
No. Chris said, did he say fuck no or hell no?
No, that was Jared that said fuck
wait. No, just now I just watched it again. The guys were all together. Chris said, I said hell no or some shit. He
said I said no, but Jared was like, I said fuck no.
Okay.
Because of the 6 kids.
Mm-hmm. I just watched. I'm gonna go back and look at that. He said something else, but either way, go with a no with the extra on it. But go ahead. I just wanted to double check. And so I want to start with and keep me on track, Mom. I ain't said no notes, so your notes are perfect.
What happens on the next episode or not?
No, let's talk about that at the end. I want to get into let's talk about that at the end. We'll talk about that at the very end. Okay, so let's talk. I want to talk about what you first said. First of all, I don't understand why you're asking Chris and Alexis for advice. So for me, it's like you guys shouldn't be asking each other for advice when y'all in the same situation. Let's start with that. And then I don't understand. You're asking Chris, oh yeah, I talked to her and she said she would lay it out. Like, you need to worry about what's going on over there. I don't understand why you jumping in and saying stuff. It didn't make no sense to me. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna make it make sense for you.
Please.
These people are in a house and they don't have any outside contact with anybody else. So I don't know if it's like the rules or what the deal is, but you only have the people in the house to talk to. So if you can't call your mama, sister, cousin, brother, auntie, uncle, and you're forming bonds and friendships with these people, then it makes sense. If they say, hey, dude, why you looking bummed? And he's like, well, because I've been trying to talk to her about this drinking. It makes me uncomfortable. What y'all think or how? You know what I'm saying? It's just because you got all these people in a close proximity, they're gonna form some type of friendship.
No, Dina, I get that, Dina. I get that. But the thing about it is, when he is asking the question to Chris is not like, to me, if I'm sitting with you, you're talking to me, I'm to be there for support. I'm not gonna be jumping and giving my opinion and breaking her down, which is what he did. Oh, well, she was laid out. With him. What I'm saying, that's fine. But to me, she also did. I just didn't like it because you don't know what's going on in their relationship. So for you to get so much,
they only going by what they see. What we see.
I know, but hold on, wait. Let me just say this. So as far as the Kiki and drinking, I really want to get into that because, like, all of us here have a drink. I didn't like how it was handled by everybody, including.
I didn't like it either. I did not like it.
I'm going to a point that it was very judgmental to me, and it's like Alexis and Chris, you guys probably was drinking too. So I would have removed myself. I'd have been supportive of the person in the house. I get it. You know, talk to me. I listen to you. But for me to give so much input, oh yeah, I talked to her and asked what's going on with her, or she would lay it out. That was too much, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
And I agree with you on that. I just answered why he would go to the people.
Okay.
Now, I will say this as a person who has been questioned about my drinking, and I had to say this. When I drink around certain people, it's a different outcome. When I drink around my friends, my real family, people I know that love and respect me, it's a different outcome.
Like me.
For sure.
Period.
So I feel like if she's nervous, she's trying to fit in. You know, everybody was drinking. Now, did she might have had a little too much because she ain't wake up till 2:00 the next afternoon? Maybe so. But who hasn't had one good drunk night? But I think it's blown. I think personally, I think it's blown like out of proportion.
Way out of proportion. I agree.
Go ahead, Taquilla. Go ahead, Taquilla. I want to hear your thoughts.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
No. I'm gonna go back to the end in a minute. But go ahead, Taquilla. Go ahead.
I was actually agreeing with her that I do think it's blown way.
I was agreeing with her too.
And like she said, she's a fun drunk. And so, as I said, as a person who has been accused in a certain situation, I think some people try to weaponize that against you because you disrespected me and I reacted, and now you want to blame it on the alcohol. So that's like one situation, but that's not her situation. So I don't understand, like, hey, we're drinking, we have a good time. Okay, I had one little too many, and I woke up at 2:00 in the afternoon. Like,
if she, I'm gonna tell you something. Now, say for instance, they was in the house for this entire time, or she's sloppy, drunk. Okay, then I can see people saying, "Hey, you know what? Something might be wrong."
He had an issue day one.
He did. So, Taquilla, and then I want to hear from Diamond. How do y'all? Because all of us are ladies here. Like Dina said, I'm not gonna lie. I have been told something. Oh, you drink, and you don't even know what's going on. I don't like the judgment and assumption if you don't know what's happening. Taquilla, I want you to respond to this. How'd you feel about that whole scene? The way everyone's coming at her, starting from the beginning for Chris and Lex, even down to Brandon. I just didn't understand what was going on, and even the whole house got in on it. I didn't like any of that. But go ahead.
Oh, are you talking about when they were sitting at the table?
Well, I don't want to go that far ahead, but I want to just say for the beginning part, at least with Chris and talking to Brandon and Lex, whatever, giving their input. What were your thoughts about that? I'm sorry. I'm trying to be.
Her name is the lady.
My bad. Well, we'll go call her forehead, but we're gonna keep it cute.
If I give an honest review,
keep it cute.
Yeah, I have to be careful how I give my reviews because I'm watching the show just like you guys,
100%.
Viewers of the show. So just because I'm giving an honest view of the show on the show does not mean I'm hating on them. I'm not teaming up with people to attack people on the TV. So I just want to make that clear. I'm just giving what I see on TV. I'm trying to remember the scene because the episode opened with Brandon. No, with Irvin and Alicia. Irvin.
It did.
Irvin.
For people's name, because a lot of people are not getting as much TV time as the others.
Period.
So far, the only people names I know is Alicia, Kiki, Jay, and Charlie. They are carrying the show on their backs right now.
Yes, they are. They sure are.
So, as far as this conversation with Kiki and being drunk or whatever, I'm just gonna say it hands down. I feel like it's really blown out of proportion. She said tonight that she was drinking when her mother passed. So some people grieve differently. Some people with grievance and the loss of their parents. I can understand that this girl was drinking a bottle every time we see her on the episode. It's literally a glass, and
not even a full glass.
I think the clip they showed of her falling backwards, I feel like that probably was a party in the house that night. Diamond, correct me if I'm wrong. Did y'all have a party at one point on your season where y'all was just having fun, drinking?
Yeah, they was partying all the time.
Okay, so that was normal. So that's normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Diamond.
That's what that night was. They took a clip from a night where everybody was partying and they caught her at a bad moment. And then
and I was just going to say that it's all about editing. That's all that
right,
was.
because
Come on,
That's all
Diamond.
that was. And I
because
hate that
they edited
her seem like that. I hate that they making her seem like that, and she's not like that. I don't know her personally, but I already know how editing is.
And I feel
that scene.
I like her. I really do like her.
I love
Me too.
her.
I love
That's
Kiki
my
as well.
girl. I love her. Yes.
I love Kiki also.
Right. And you see they threw that scene in there where she went back in the kitchen to say, like, oh, do we have any more vodka or tequila? And we don't know if that was her first, second drink or her 18th drink. But it made it look bad.
They're just magnifying every time. I think what it is Brandon does not like Kiki. And he's looking for reason. This alcohol.
Amen. Come on.
And that's what I'm saying about Brandon too. My thing is he needs to just come with it and just say he don't like her. Period.
100.
About drinking. There's
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't see, and I'm gonna be transparent. This is literally the first thing I said watching this episode. I don't see chemistry with anyone. I don't see any organic chemistry. I don't even see a friend chemistry. So to me,
Jay and Cinco. I think Jay and Cinco are
who? Oh, I'm sorry. Jay and Cinco are the exception. Everyone else, I don't see it. When and I'm saying for me being, I kind of sit back and watch it today, and we're trying to observe each couple, even with and I'll say that lady or whatever, and
Yes.
Chris, the kiss was very awkward to me. That whole scene was so awkward to me, but not just them. Not just them watching the Kama Sutra. They're trying to be all. I said that was the most awkward game I have ever seen in my entire life. I said, there's not one person, exception of Cinco of them, that I saw that was actually chemistry. And to me, you have to have a friendship in the foundation before you jump into something like this. I think a friendship beforehand is always a beautiful thing. And for some, if you're on the phone talking, not seeing each other, that's a friendship, even though you're saying you're dating. To me, I don't see it. No,
ain't gonna be high.
but what I'm saying is, it's not transferring to me. I get it. You haven't seen each other in years, long distance relationship. I get all that, but to me, I just don't see it from anybody. The lies are crazy this season. Like, to me, it's more drama and lies than it is compared to last season. And I noticed some kind of comparison from first season to last season. So I want to ask Dom a question, because there is on the internet a little bit of chatter of the comparison of first season and second season. I want to get your opinion about that. And I know I have some issue with people the first season. What is your? I'm just gonna keep it real, but I'm just. What are your thoughts about them comparing it? Because I see a little more maturity over there on your season. Now, whoever don't like it, who gets a hit, it don't matter to me, because I don't give a shit. But so, Diamond, what are your thoughts about that, Mama? I want to ask you that. That's the true thing. They're comparing y'all for real.
Well, honestly, I haven't been on social media because I don't do social media.
You don't. I'm just telling you.
My thing is, I'm not even going to compare about the different episodes. With us, I'm going to say this because I did say something on social media about this. I am going to say the people on the first season. I told you. Well, you guys seen it when I called everybody fake. You saw that. And everybody was fake except me. And I don't care what nobody say. And I'm gonna keep it like that. And that's all I'm gonna say.
And we're gonna leave it at that as well. Period. Oh God.
That's it.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Jesus Christ. Let's go ahead and jump into the Alicia. Dina, I want to talk to you about the Alicia thing. Alicia to me is keeping it real. She literally is like, look, I know we're on TV doing the show, but I don't care. I'm not changing shit. This is me, who I am, and I actually respect her for that. Now, her trying to talk to her, I don't want to say her man, I don't know what this is, trying to talk to him and them having the conversation, them kind of resolving it. Dina, what did you think about that? Did you think it was fake? Did you think it was, what did you think? Uh-oh.
Okay. I don't even know where to begin.
Come on. I see your face. Go ahead. Come on.
When and I may be fast forwarding a little bit, but I said it last week that she was weaponizing her trauma. I didn't use the word weaponizing, but I did say she was using her trauma as an excuse. And while I did say I'm not negating anybody's trauma,
right,
I did feel like she was using that as an excuse for him to not touch her or put her wall up or whatever. So the fact that when they were with the therapist, she said, "Oh, it sounds like you saying I'm using my trauma to weaponize it against you, because you know what you're doing. Because you wouldn't say a lot of time, if you let people talk long enough, they will tell on themselves. Just like when she went downstairs to talk to him, for me, when you said, okay, can we talk? In my room. No, you could have went to the pool room where the pool table was. You could have went out on the balcony. You could have went in the living room and sat down. You made it a point you wanted to talk in your room, the same place you just told him you felt unsafe, which I will say I respect him for leaving the first time. Damn. I really feel like she's one of them people when you say, don't push my buttons, and she's the motherfucker that gets on the elevator and hits all 27 buttons.
Oh wow. The
I
fuck?
don't like that. And then you try to play victim, and then you try to I see and like her confessionals, all this is just giving me real bad energy. Like, you want attention, you're weaponizing your trauma, you're gaslighting him. I said it last week with the whole, oh, you're insecure or whatever. Is that me? Somebody has a
No, it might be. I think it's diamonds. So let me ask a diamond and I'm gonna have to quit the same thing because we're all women up here. Do y'all, Tequila? Do you feel that she is weaponizing it? Because even from the first scene, even with Dina saying that, Diamond, I think it's you, Mama. Mute yourself real quick, please. I'm sorry, Mama. Mute yourself and see. I think that Alicia, I'm sorry, doesn't really understand that the narrative of how it looks is what you're saying, Dina, because she's constantly coming at him. And I was in the house. I'm not there. But it looks like you don't want this man at all, and he's just looking crazy on TV. A black man on TV and how people look at a black man is important. I'm not negating her feelings. I don't want anyone to say I'm not, because I'm not. But I was raised by a black man. I have 2 black sons, and I'm engaged to a black man. To me, you gotta be very careful with the comments that you're saying as far as I don't feel safe. If you don't feel safe, that's cool. If you don't, I get it. But I just feel like she's pushing it so rough. He's not doing much. I would, if it was me as a man, I'd be out of there. Nothing I'm doing is making you happy. You're telling me you don't feel safe on TV. If that was my sons, I would call my son and say, remove yourself. No, I would. I would say remove yourself before anything happened, because for her, a woman to say I'm feeling safe, however she said it on TV, I would have called my son and I would have said leave the show. I would have. Taquilla, your thoughts, Mama?
So I feel like as women, we always want men to feel safe with us. We always want them to be vulnerable with us, open up to us. And the minute they do let that guard down, we as women can sometimes emotionally manipulate. And I feel like that's what Alicia was doing. She was emotionally manipulating him because this man was very open with you. He's literally trying to have a conversation with you. Tell you how you made him feel, and you emotionally manipulated it by saying you felt unsafe. At the end of the day, Alicia does not like Irvin. I think she is trying to play it as smooth as she can without having home, because she probably want to stay and get a little check and some camera time. But she does not like him. Because I'm gonna tell you, she acts just like I act when I don't like a guy that I'm dating. You can't touch me, you can't kiss me. I make every excuse, but I'm growing. So now I'm very honest with men now. If I don't see it going anywhere, I'm just, look, baby.
And can I piggyback off of that real quick? Because that was my thought.
Go ahead, Mom.
With the Alicia and Irvin situation and the Brandon and Kiki situation, my thought was using something that you don't like about a person to cover up the fact you don't like a person.
Ooh.
And I feel like Brandon is using the alcohol, and I feel like what's her name, Alicia, is using her trauma. I personally myself have used the most pettiest things. Like, I broke up with a dude because his bathroom wasn't clean. So
oh wow.
For real.
Wow. And I get that. I also would not fool with you if your bathroom was nasty. Real talk. I can't stand that shit.
But I'm just saying, like, there was a point in my life where I was literally minimal things was like breath,
standards
bathroom ain't clean, shoes. It was just the bare minimal petty shit, and I'd be like, I'm off of you already. I'm off of you. And I don't care, job, passports, 401k, insurance. Like, it was just like something in my spirit didn't sit right with you, and I just would pick something and use it as an excuse to move on.
So I'm actually watching the scene that just said she fell over. To me, Alexa Thomas, she's part of the bottle girls. I felt like Lex, whatever, the girl, whatever, a girl over there. was adding fuel
That
to the
oh
fire.
anyway,
Oh
I'm
shit.
sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
And Dina is
Okay.
into the chat. So so to me, I felt like she was adding. I'm just watching her words. Oh, she a bottle bear, da da da. Ma'am, you're not a girl's girl. You're literally adding to what she's going through. You're not a girl's girl to me. Because if it's me, I'm gonna be like, hey mama, look, I'm telling you right now, the guys are saying this, whatever, whatever. But instead, you're talking about the girl with the other guys. I didn't like that part. This is just me being biased, saying this. I would say this for anybody. I just didn't like that part because I feel like there was one supporting Kiki. Nobody is. They let her look.
I am. Can I say
No,
something?
we are. I'm saying no. I'm
Oh
saying
yeah.
the cast. The cast
Listen,
is not. We
right.
are. Yes.
Can I just say this? That scene where she was sitting on this tiny little ottoman or whatever, right? You're laughing, you're joking or whatever, and you lose your balance. That could have happened sober
Anybody.
or
That's. I'm
intoxicated.
very clumsy. I
And
fall down every day.
let me tell you, because I've been in places and I've tripped over the little silver gold bar in between, the carpet and the towel or whatever. Yeah, I've tripped over that sober. So she's sitting there, she having a good time. You laughing and you lean back too hard, and damn, I almost fell over. Like I really think the editing and the narrative
Uh,
that they're
I'm
trying
glad
to
you said
keep
that. Exactly. Yeah.
with her and that Brandon's putting out there. If you don't like her, just say you don't like her. Because baby, when we get to Charlie and Jared, I'm going the
Well,
fuck
we
out.
gonna go there. We gonna go there next. So let me say this real quick. So I want to shout out everybody in the chat. How y'all doing? Everybody, Smooth should be here, but she's doing proper. She's probably working in Houston. I know that Tabasha's in the chat as well. Guys, my thing is this. I'm gonna say that the Jared situation for me, just being honest, to me, Jared is a player. I'm sorry. I don't see Jared wanting anything but beyond tonight, 24 hours, this afternoon, an hour from now. I'm sorry. I don't see anything where it sticks to a wall or longer than a week. Jared don't give that. Jared gives, I'm trying to fuck. He literally said it in a classier way. It's not there for me. This man has how many kids? He lied about a whole
Two.
baby. You got, it doesn't matter the amount, to be honest. He's lying about a child, just like she is. So y'all perfect for each other. Both of y'all are lying anyway. Hold on, wait a minute. I did you? Well, I did see you on link. Did you? No, you didn't. Smooth. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The link. Wait a minute.
Give her the link.
The link is there, ma'am. I did see the link. Smooth. Let me go ahead and tell you, ma'am. The link is there, right there above the whole other girl post I sent you. The link is there, ma'am. No, you didn't. It's there. Hold on. Let me post it in chat.
You know, while you're doing that, let me piggyback on what you guys have
Go
said.
ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know who is the person up top. I can't remember, but she had said about editing. You guys got to remember, they want a show. They want people to tune in. They want drama. They have recorded 24 hours of a day, 7 days a week,
Okay.
for 3 weeks. You got to remember this. It's a lot of stuff that they have cut out. A lot. That's why some of the stuff don't look right, or is making sense because what they chose to show you guys. And we have our picks, we have our opinion on a lot of things that's going on, but you also got to have common sense too.
Correct.
You also got to use your mind.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly.
And I have my team who I like. I love my Kiki. I love that. And I just
love
hate
her too.
I just hate how Brandon is doing her. I hate how he don't know how to communicate his feelings to her.
Yes. Come on, Diamond.
Coming at her, pointing fingers. And I know editing probably doing that too. However, still. Now, it's a way to do things, and it's a way to speak. So editing can't make you look horrible.
Let the church say amen.
Amen.
Oh my God.
Amen.
So I want to ask Taquilla this because this what she just said was gold. So Taquilla, how do you feel about that? Because if you are able to control editing, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I recently interviewed a black woman who's on reality TV, a different show, and she really didn't have an idea about how actually black women being edited on reality TV is trash. She was like, "What?" And I'm telling you, not everybody is up on that. Black women get dragged so badly on reality TV, and half of the time because of editing, not because of what they did, because the network or whatever show it is portrays them.
Oh yeah, they have a
And
story.
and that's unfortunate. And I've been pushing this since fucking forever. Everybody knows about me, so I don't play with that. So Smooth is in the building. Smooth, what's up, mama?
Hey y'all.
Hey, Smooth, come on.
Smooth.
Smooth, come on with
y'all
it.
talking a whole lot of stuff tonight.
We are. So come on, jump on the shit. So come on, I know you got something to say about the drink. Look, come on, Smooth, Kiki, and drinking and Brandon. Come on, mama, come on.
All right. First of all, hey y'all, everybody.
Hey.
And Kamisha, we gonna talk about that link because we talk about it.
Ma'am, I got a screenshot. I sent it to you, but go ahead.
I know a screenshot. I'm looking at it right now, but I digress. We'll talk about that.
We will, but go ahead, sister.
Okay,
let my sister right there.
Listen, this episode really kind of bothered me because on a few levels.
Me too.
Because like I said in the chat, I'm a DJ, so I've seen, I get what Lex was saying, but that's not how you support another black woman.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have this is a smooth moment. Y'all, I don't care. I've seen young ladies come in clubs with
come on,
stuff
Smooth.
hanging out, they breasts hanging out, they musty. They not smelling quite right. Listen,
don't tell it.
I don't know where you came from, but let me help you to where you going. You understand?
Oh wow.
So what I do is I don't have a problem putting you to the side and being like, hey, put your little bitty up, baby, or
that's why they had them ladies in the bathroom.
Because first of all, them ladies is in there to get coin. They don't really care, and then they're talking about you, and they talking about you in language.
Come on, Smooth. Come on,
like
Smooth.
at the nail
shop. They still got stuff to help you out.
Well, that's what it appears. However, they in there talking about you. Especially if you leaving a lingering odor in the bathroom.
Like the hair store, like the nail salon. Come on through. Come on.
Right. So I would have preferred, because the world is looking at us as a culture, as a community in a negative fashion already.
Yes.
Right. Now, from Brandon's standpoint, because I like to look at both sides of the pendulum. And I would say Kiki does tend to drink a little excessively. If she would have moderated her drinking, and listened to what because he was a little, it was giving controlling. Because I know we said that from the first episode, right?
Right.
But dang, like no, Dina, she lost her balance because her ass was putting more
Smooth
with the
smooth
ratio wasn't adding.
But smooth.
Ma'am.
You are but no, hold on. I love about Smooth is that if she sees something or whatever, she comments on it, but she keeps it 100%, 1,000%. So Smooth, I'm gonna say this to you.
Yes,
ma'am. As the independent woman as you are, we all are, honestly. And I each agree with you. If they go too far and fall over, it's too much. But do you feel like, and I think Taquilla said we all said it, we barely saw her drinking. So again, with the editing, as Diamond said, we don't know how much she drank. Could it be they're focusing on her? What if they were all drunk? The women. No. I'm saying, what if all the women were drunk? And hold on. I'm just saying this. What if they were all drunk, right? And we're only gonna focus on Kiki because we saw Brandon mention it in the first episode. So anytime we see anytime we see Kiki fall over or doing things, slur words, whatever it might be, we'll attribute to the drinking to build a storyline, a narrative.
That was I was going to say. That's their storyline. That's all they have.
Go ahead, mama. Go ahead.
That's all they have is that's all they have to build a storyline off of because they really don't have any chemistry.
Yes.
They don't really have any genuine chemistry. So, and then also she admitted she likes to party. She's the the club girl. She likes to turn up, and we said it last week. They're not equally yoked. He is not that type of guy. Like I'm not America. I'm not judging nobody that want to get out there and turn up. By all means, baby, do what you do. However, you also have to learn moderation, and you have to learn how to listen to your partner. And I think that Kiki is so focused on she, wanting to turn up, but she's also utilizing that turn up to cover up
her
some
trauma.
well,
Right.
not just trauma,
Or
but
nervousness.
whatever
Well,
her issues are, she's covering it up with
so
alcohol.
Diamond. Before I go to, because Tamasha has a little bit of a question here. She says, "Diamond, is it hard dating men when you're BBW?" I don't heard about that, but um, Smooth. I get what you're saying, but as far as her, and even let's remove the wait a minute, hold on.
Oh Lord.
Wait a minute.
I can answer her question when you're
No,
ready.
but hold on, mama. To remove the things you were saying about as far as all the things you said about her, but my thing is he right for calling her out, even if that's the
No,
case? Okay, go
no,
ahead.
no, because it's embarrassing and it's
Come on now. Yes, ma'am.
humiliating her. Like the girl is already have a level of insecurities in the house as well,
Hmm.
and then the first episode, hell, y'all just met, and you
Yep.
already calling her out,
Yes. Come on,
and
Diamond.
you are already devaluing what her as a person. If she likes to turn up, you should already knew that, baby.
Come on, Diamond. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm
Period.
sorry. I'm sorry. Come on,
You
Smooth.
you should you should already knew
Exactly.
that.
Exactly. That's
So
the confusing part
because
about it.
you only know what you know and you don't know what you don't know. So I'm just trying to it's the audacity for me that you get on these people
Yep.
TVs and
Period.
all of a sudden you just have selective amnesia. I'm pretty sure this girl was doing this, having fun and turning up when y'all was online. So now that y'all face to face, what's the problem?
Yep. 100%. So
Don't have
the quick
Because there is no chemistry. He don't like her,
he
and like
right.
doesn't.
you said,
I agree.
you take something that someone does. Like I got pet peeves: smacking while you eating,
Oh my God, I can't
Mm.
stand that.
talking
Oh
while you got
Jesus
food
help.
in your mouth, chewing with
Yeah.
your mouth open, like all those things. If I was on this show, I'd be like, I don't like the way he eat. I don't like the way he chew. Like, let me out.
That's your preference though. That's your
Right.
preference. So hold on, wait. So first of all, let's go to this question. Diamond is hard dating men when you are BBW. And I want you to answer that because it's just your question, mama.
Um,
I'm not
it's not
understanding the
hard,
question.
but it depends on the man. If he's a real man, that's all I'm gonna say. Because when I say
Yeah.
a real man, he's got to be mature. He got to know what he wants. And half of these dudes out here that they want to be
So I'm
men,
gonna say this.
they're not. They want to look at them as low self-esteem women. They
Why
think they're low self-esteem.
BBW? Tamasha, why and I'm gonna be honest, and I don't want to say anything, but to me, why even put in there when you're a BBW? If you're dating is hard
Dating is
regardless
hard.
of what.
Period.
No,
Right.
I'm just saying this because I'm just it's separate. Why I love Tamasha, but why put BBW? Because to me it's like this: Diamond dating, Taquilla dating. Oh, I'm not dating anymore, but Dina doesn't
Yeah, you
matter the
out the market.
size. I'm gonna keep it real.
No, and
Smooth
I
dating. No,
understand.
I'm just saying in general. All of us
Yeah.
up here. I'm just saying in general. Nobody's a size 2 that I know of, and to me, it's like I don't get the BBW
No,
because black women are all automatically pushed to BBW because
no,
we have ass, titties, and hips.
no,
That's all
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
no. You're getting it wrong. Here's the thing. Like for example, in Vegas prior to COVID, they had a club called Plush, and if you wasn't 200
Mm.
plus, it
You
wasn't for
can't get
you.
in. Yep.
But here's the thing. It's a everybody got their own taste or this and the third. If that's what you like, but then you want to dissect every aspect of a person,
Right.
maybe that's not what you like. Because he said he liked big girls. So,
He did.
but if you're gonna dissect everything about her, that's not what you like or whatever.
Right.
So
I
my
was
whole point behind that is and this is, I'm a little bit on the chubby side. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a BBW. I'm a little bit on the chubby side, but I do know from my friends that are the 200, 250, 300
Right.
plus,
Okay.
it is a little bit harder for them because
Mm.
their face card will never decline,
Period.
but you have to deal with people trying to use you, thinking you have low self-esteem. A lot of the BBWs
Diamond, mute,
that
mute
I
mama.
know,
Diamond, mute mama.
their self-esteem is way higher than mine. They will walk in the room and own it, but you get targeted
Mm-hmm.
by certain men that think they can run game on you, think you gonna pay like you weigh. It's a
Okay.
certain
Mm.
disrespectful aura
Mm.
around the BBW that people need to get away from.
Interesting.
Well,
Interesting.
I'm a TBW. I'm a thick black woman,
Okay,
Okay.
right?
come on, smooth, come on, smooth, come on,
That's what I'm
smooth,
talking
come
And
about.
you
on,
can find
smooth.
that hashtag
Shit, the
TBW.
fuck?
But
Let's
down
go.
here in
Hashtag
Houston,
that. Put it on the shirt, girl.
and will. But check this out. This is the thing. Down here in Houston, uh, the smaller you are, the more inclined you are to
Come
be
on,
ignored.
smooth. Come on, smooth. Tell them about it in Texas. They want booty,
So
hips,
they,
and booty.
I
Everything
don't
is bigger
listen,
in
and I don't.
Texas.
Period.
Well, that is true. However, spell that word out.
Oh my God, however come up when she said this. Yeah, be
And it's
ready.
going and t-shirt line is coming. Coin that later.
I'm waiting for that. Go ahead,
But
mama.
look it, but no, for real, like because again, I'm a DJ. I'm
Mm-hmm.
in the clubs. I'm in
Yes,
the
you are.
lounges, right? So when ladies of larger body types come in, they're not looking at my size. I'm only 170.
Oh wow.
They're not looking at me. I swear to God, they don't. I look mean, but they don't be talking to me. They go and talk to and I have friends of that are larger than I am, and they come in fly. They got their brand names on. They got they like Dina said, and the face card does not decline, but it's not just the face card. So it's not a us versus them. I think that they tried to the production tried to keep along the same lines as season one, right? And I know somebody else had mentioned it, and I see where they was going with that. But as far as personality wise, I want Kiki. Okay, this gonna be mean, but this is honest. She give me kid energy, kinda. And it like she the word like if I could disconnect every last one of the nerves I had in my body, all 6,000 nerves, I probably would have, because her voice bothers me,
Oh
and
my
and
God.
it felt like when Brandon was talking to her, when she was quote unquote sick, but it was a hangover. Um, he was like he her daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a difference when I'm calling you daddy and you are trying to
Oh,
portray to be
not.
my daddy. There's a difference, and when I'm
Period.
dating you, I'm not dating my daddy. So don't try to chastise me as such. Talk to me like I'm a grown woman.
Yes, can't stand that. Can't stand that.
And
And
he
I
he's
just want
very
to,
he's very
Wrong woman
condescending and
age.
he's very
I'm,
condescending
I'm,
when he talks to her.
to me, Brandon, to me, it's like he really had an issue, just like you just said, and uh, like you said, Smooth. I feel like that he had an issue with her from the beginning, whether
yes.
Yeah.
he didn't like her or not. I didn't like it because it was nice, and nasty. You literally didn't like her,
Mm-mm.
and you want to find something, so you
Uh,
use alcohol to go ahead with your whole campaign against Kiki. To me, Kiki. Now let's get to the cooking thing. Let's be honest, because I want to hear from all you guys. Now let me talk about shit. If you are your man's cooking, I'm saying your man because of the platform with doing whatever.
mhm.
Your man is cooking downstairs a whole fucking meal for everybody in the whole house, and you're not there, mama. That does not look good. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It doesn't. It doesn't.
it
I'm being
doesn't look.
honest. It
Well,
doesn't.
that's the way she
No,
handled it.
hold on. Wait. Let me say my piece.
Yeah.
I get that the heat exhaustion, whatever, and I also get him attaching that to maybe you overdrink last night. it's to me, I didn't take it as shade, but I honestly understood why she was pissed off. I don't want to hear nothing about Drake no more. I don't want to hear about it no more. I get it. No, hold on. I'm just saying I get what she's saying, but at the same time, if my man is in the kitchen cooking for the whole entire crew, whatever house, whatever, I'm there. Sick or not, you're gonna see me.
Right.
Hey,
And
I'm struggling. Hold on. I'm struggling. I got a trash can here. I'm not feeling good. My man needs assistance. I'm gonna be there for him. I felt like she didn't. That part,
Yes,
the ball was
I
dropped.
agree.
The ball was dropped.
Yeah.
You got whole couples. No, you got whole couples coming in, helping to cook, and you are lounging, talking to other girls, saying, "Ooh, I feel away." I'm not saying she's not allowed to have her feelings, but to me, girl, your whole man is cooking for everybody in the house, and you are like ice pack. I'm having heat stroke. It didn't look good, regardless if it was because he was drinking too much. I'm just saying, as a woman, I would have said, "Fuck it, I got a hangover. My man is cooking for everybody. Where am I gonna be at? Sous chef. I'm right there. Remember what you need? Rice boiled, water boiled. What you need?
But
There's no way.
let me be
Hold
the
on.
devil's advocate.
Come on, Devil. Come on, Devil. Come on, Diablo. Let's go. Let's
Now,
go.
I understand what you're saying, and I completely agree.
Go.
However,
Mhm.
if at any point during this process you make me feel less than what you like, you should be uplifting me. If you have been nitpicking and nagging me for however many days they already been in the house, I don't give a damn what you're doing. I don't want to be around you. And every time he's talking to her, he is chastising her like
Yep.
teacher
Like
student.
like a child. Yes.
Right. So why would I wouldn't want to be around you either. However, the part I didn't appreciate and I didn't like was how when she was walking outside with, I forgot the other
Yes.
lady. I want to call her the Grinch because she built like the Grinch, but I digress.
You know what? We're not doing that, man.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Y'all know how I am when I'm on this thing.
Smooth. Go ahead. I don't care. Let's go.
Look, put a picture of the Grinch and put her when she walked outside with the
I cannot. I wish I would have had it.
All right.
Sally,
okay.
I
I
agree,
have it
but go
pulled up
ahead.
for you, don't worry about it.
Sally, I agree, but go ahead. And that's
So
part.
when she was walking outside talking, all of them grabbed, they gathered. Look at what she doing.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yes.
See, I don't like that type of. Why you didn't do it with her in her face? Say what you gotta say with the girl right there. Don't wait until she outside and then y'all all gather together because Brandon is taking in all of that.
Yes, he is. He is. So I want to ask Aquila this. So with even Smooth said what I said, and I do get that. I felt like that when she went outside to the pool, and everybody was like, "Where's she at?" She went out there chilling time to, as you called the Grinch. That part to me was kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I felt there was a side eye. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, Mama. I get you have a little heat stroke. I felt you having some problem going on. At that moment, no shade. I would have went in after the whole I don't feel good. I would have went there and I would have handled it. Baby, what you need done? Rice boil? What's going on? There's nowhere in the world, no other couples would have been cooking, and I'm in here chilling, talking about what we argued about at 2 o'clock in the afternoon earlier today. So, Lee, I'm sorry, Taquilla, your thoughts, Mama? Come on.
So I do feel like all she needed was a BC powder, water.
Tea.
If she even wanted some more, she could have had. Kiki not petty enough for me because I would have been in the kitchen with another glass.
Period. Come on, see.
I'm helping you cook just to piss you off even more since you gonna piss me off. Then I don't know if he was doing too much when he said, "Are you even reliable?" It's like she's having a moment. She feels a certain. I think she was wrong for going outside because there's no way I would leave my man in the kitchen with another woman helping him out.
Come on, T.
I would have never did. So I know couples are there for themselves, but that just leaves the door open for so much more to happen. But if she didn't want to help, I think she could have communicated, "Hey, right now I'm just not feeling being around you in the kitchen, but I will help you clean and wash them dishes afterwards. Like for now, I need my space. I need the woosah. I need to cool off, hydrate."
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then
did she drink water?
I just need the water.
I ain't
Yeah,
seen
she
no water
drink.
either. I didn't
She
even see
drinks
no
some
medical
water.
personnel.
We all know she was hungover. The fact of the matter is that you felt good enough to go outside and chit chat, but not good enough to go to the kitchen. But from a professional, from a professional drinker standpoint, let me
Come
let
on,
y'all
professional.
know that when she was like, "Oh, I'm hot. This is in third." Let me tell you something. You drink enough tequila, vodka, or whatever, Henny, whatever the night before, and then you sleep till 2 p.m. Let me tell you something. If the temperature rises above a certain degree, you get all hot again.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
the third, and because that liquor is still in your system. And I am what they call able certified. That's liquor certified. It takes one whole fucking hour
24 hours.
shot. Okay, so if you doing 2, 3, 4, 5 shots an hour, that it takes more hours for that shit to process out. If you wake up in the morning, that shit
There's
is still
something in that liquor. I'm just telling you.
blame it on the liquor, blame
Hey.
it on the alcohol, blame it on the whatever. So I get where she was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't think alcohol, regardless of body types or whatever, takes different tolls on
Right.
different people. And I honestly 100% feel like he is blowing this out of proportion because of his dislike of her.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I
Period.
feel like he's nitpicking. Like, you anybody ever buy fresh roses like from the market and they still got the thorns on them? And
Oh wow.
before you get the rose to somebody else, you pick each thorn off. That's what I
Damn.
feel like. I
It's
feel
all
like he's
about camera time with him. That's all what it's
yeah. I
about.
feel like
Period.
he's looking for things to nitpick about, because
Yes.
I agree with Dina. He does not like her. Like whoever she was on line is not. This is the risk you take when you do dating online, because if like whoever she presented her representative, 'cause I know we like
Right.
to say that her
Right.
online representative does not match who she is in real life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a blind. This is like a blind dating, technically. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Mm.
quote unquote never ever met. So whoever she was, online was nowhere. Like now he's
I'm
starting to see like a lot of her nuances and how she is, real deal up close, and he's not liking that.
Well, Smooth, I'm gonna say this because you wasn't on here when I said it. Everybody is fake when they're online. Everybody is fake when they over the
Right.
phone. Nobody's not gonna tell the truth. Now you got people like me who is genuine, who really
Me
wanted
too.
Wait,
love,
wait,
Me
wait.
too.
who
Hold
really
on.
wanted,
Ladies,
who
hold on,
am a
hold on.
romantic person.
Hold on,
But
hold on, Mama. Diamond, hold on. So I don't know what's going on in the chat, and I've been
Yeah, the
trying to.
chat is off the
Hold
motherfucking
on, wait,
chain.
wait, wait. I'm trying to be chill, so I don't know what's happening because I try to be, where I am. So my niece and Tamasha are going back and forth. I don't know what's happening, going on, or whatever, but
The chat is on fire.
it is. But her mama up here, look, y'all, look, y'all. I don't know what's happening. I've been drinking too,
Yeah, y'all
so.
know I don't play about my motherfucking kids. I'll
Well,
burn
well,
this
well, well,
whole
hold on, wait, wait.
country down.
The Dina, my sister, and she my niece, and Lord Jesus, yes, these all things are true. I'm not gonna deny it. My sister
And
don't play
I'm
by
just
her
gonna say
babies,
this:
and
I
she my
will
niece.
burn this whole fucking
Okay,
country
so
down
let
behind my fucking.
let me say this. This is my sister, and she knows, blood or not, that's my sister. Lee is
Oh
my
yeah,
niece.
we're
No,
sisters
no,
from
no.
another mother.
Lee is my niece. I don't care what nobody say. I will go in torment over this girl. And everybody knows it, just like Taquilla. That's my other sister. I don't play. So my thing is this: I don't know what exactly is happening because I'm drinking and and I got my glasses on. But y'all chill out because I don't want to. Because we get in a deep discussion here, and I just chill.
Okay, let's just get back to the show. We
Please.
gonna
Yeah, I
let
think
them
y'all
do
just need
whatever
to
the
have
fuck
an
they gonna
offline
do.
I
conversation.
had to, I had to,
Not doing
I
that.
had to address it because it was a lot of comments, so I have to,
Oh,
I'm going to
it's a
address
lot
it.
of motherfucking comments, but
It
don't
is.
play with me about my motherfucking kids. Because at the end of the
Oh
day,
Lord
I
Jesus,
got
help.
bail money. I have a whole separate
So
account
y'all don't
with
understand. Dina is.
$1,000
Oh
in
my
it for
God.
bail money. Don't
Okay.
play with me about my motherfucking
So
kids.
well, y'all don't know my sister Dina, and I say Dina, she's my little sister. She's my little sister. She don't play. She has bail money. This is no lie. If I call her and say somebody fucking with me, she will drive here.
I
She don't play.
will.
She
I
will.
will be there in
She
2
does.
hours and
And
34 minutes.
will tell me, Kamisha, I got your track it because Lee and her can track me because they're my family. They literally have my GPS
We
tracking.
share locations. I'll be there
They
in two
know
hours
this
and
is
34
crazy. So,
minutes.
Taquilla, I'm not trying to
I can't
involve
hear you,
you.
Tequila.
Taquilla, no, hold on, wait. I'm not involving Taquilla because Taquilla, wait. I don't want anybody to say anything about my sister Taquilla, who had been very professional and biased in talking about this show and do a commentary. And I keep it separate because that's my cousin. She my cousin and my sister. Taquilla's another one. I will literally drive, and she knows that, to Dallas if anything going on. I don't, and she's same for me. That's my boo. Y'all know I try to keep it professional as possible, but I will literally drive my car. If she says, Kamisha such, she got finishes. I'm talking about Aquila. I will come. Lee or Dina.
I'll
That's
pull
my
up.
boo. Hey,
Okay,
I'm that
my
bitch.
people.
I will
okay,
pull up.
Y'all,
okay,
So
that's
can I get
okay.
back? Because I'll let y'all finish and I want to finish my
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
you got a
go ahead.
cigarette?
Yeah,
Go ahead. Diamond. Oh Lord, is this turn to something else? She got a cigarette out. Go ahead. Go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead, Diamond, and then Smooth, please.
So as I was saying,
Mhm.
see, I done lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
Well, you got it, baby. I don't know what you were saying before, but come on, just bring it back,
first
bring
of
it
all, Diamond, that
somewhere
was
else.
real sexy. First, what I was saying.
Uh,
Thank you. That was real sexy.
Smooth
That
is
was real sexy,
that my
Diamond.
girl, Smooth, my cousin. Yeah, and
So
thank
Houston,
listen,
my
you.
cousin.
so listen. I keep it a bean,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't. Whoever
You
has
always
not met,
do.
whoever has not met me, I don't do this internet thing.
She
I'll
doesn't.
pull up because
She
I'm
will.
my area
And
code is two
look,
one.
if
Hold
I
on,
call
hold
Smooth,
on. My
hold
area.
on, wait, no. Smooth, I want y'all to know this.
Look,
If I,
Smooth,
if I,
me
no, no,
and
no,
Smooth
no, no,
we
no,
had a
no, no.
whole
But
bunch of
y'all don't know. Hold
conversations.
on, wait.
We are
Hold on.
conspiracies. We pull up.
Smooth is my cousin. If I call Smooth and say, wait a minute, no, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Real talk. If I text Smooth and say, I'm at this address, they finna pop off. Smooth will come from Houston. She's that real deal. But go ahead, Smooth.
All
She
right,
will.
so
She will.
and that's the thing.
She don't
I'm
play.
born and raised Dallas. My area code is 214, even though I live down here in Houston.
Right.
However, I'm fair across the board,
Mm-hmm.
right? I don't do the back and forth
Very
on the
transparent.
internet shit. I
Very
don't do
Mm-hmm.
that.
transparent. She don't play.
So the thing between Lee and Tamasha, y'all grown.
Yep.
All this, whatever the hell is going on,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
y'all need to pull that shit
Oh Lord.
offline, and y'all need to talk like women. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Dina, your daughter, listen.
Okay.
No, listen, hold on. Let me finish my thought. Dina, your daughter is grown. We both got grown kids, right? So let your daughter and Tamasha work this out. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't work it out, then other avenues can be taken. Now back to
Right.
the
I'm the
goddamn show
last
because I got a
resort.
question.
No, hold up.
I ain't
Dina
gonna lie
doesn't do
to you.
that. She
I'm
don't do
the
that.
last resort. But
She
I
is.
do
She
want
don't
to
do
make
that.
it known I
Okay.
will burn this bitch down
Oh
And I
shit.
over
understand
my
that,
fucking
mama.
kids.
And I understand that. I'm like that with my children as
She
well.
is. She is.
You know what I'm saying? However, again, comma,
But
I
it's
don't.
gonna be the last resort. It's not the first option. It's gonna be the last resort.
No, you and
Right.
Smooth a
I
lot
just had a
alike with that.
question. I
Go ahead,
want. Why
Smooth.
did y'all talk about the girl, Kiki sleep with a thumb in her mouth?
Oh Lord
Oh
Jesus. I
hell
saw that
no!
shit too.
Wait! Hold
Okay.
on!
See. Okay. This was for.
Wait!
You weren't
So
ready, ma'am.
Smooth. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So that my little sister. First, I'm gonna say this. I don't care who older than me. I don't give a shit about that. You know how I feel about that. But anyway, the thumb in the mouth is irritating.
That was
Why am
disgusting.
my sister? I love her down. My she gonna kill me. So growing up, The thumb in the mouth was my entire life. My father, do something, Kamisha. I'm the oldest. Dina knows what I'm saying. I'm the oldest, so it was. Baby, I couldn't do shit about it. She would go to sleep, thumb. We go to a trip on Louisiana. Where we're going, thumb. Kamisha, do. Let me tell you something. That I can't stand. I can't see anybody, and I know adults do it, but Smooth for me is a trigger because my sister, who will probably kill me now if she hears this, I couldn't stand it. And it's a Louisiana thing too, where kids grow up. Taquilla, I'm not lying. The thumb in the mouth is a thing for Louisiana kids, and I grew up with my sister. I can't stand it. If she hears this now, she's mad at me.
Right now with a gap because of that thumb.
No, hold on, wait, Taquilla. No, wait, Taquilla. Taquilla know what I'm saying about that. Whether it be hot sauce or whatever, nothing works. Taquilla know what I'm saying because she grew up. We both. It doesn't work. If a girl grows up or a child grows up with thumb, because of where I grew up, I could not stand. Could stand it. Taquilla, thumb in the mouth. Give me your opinion because I have so much to say about that.
When I saw it, it made me cringe. Kiki too old for that. Like I've been really. Kiki is like one of my favorites.
Okay.
Day is my favorite, but Kiki is my sacred favorite. But I'm just like, Kiki, I can't protect you, baby, if you sleep.
Yeah.
Not mad at production for zooming in on that.
Come on now.
Because goddamn it, let me sleep how the fuck I sleep.
Look.
Because now I'm not a person that sleeps with my thumb in my mouth, but I gotta wrap myself in the blankets, but I gotta have my feet out, for temperature control.
Right.
Don't fuck with me while I'm asleep.
But they did that to expound on
yes, ma'am.
So when she was on the white ottoman and she almost lost her balance, and they had to help her sit up, right? So this feeds into that narrative. Then they had to help her ass get to the couch, and that's where Jesus laid until she woke up, and they zoomed in with her thumb in her mouth. So all of that perpetuated this narrative that she has a drinking problem, and then they zoomed in on her on the balcony.
Okay, so if they zoomed in on her with her thumb in her mouth, if I sleep with my hand in my pants, you gonna zoom in on that?
Hey, come on, Dina.
They're gonna zoom in.
Yes, they are. Yes, ma'am.
They want to find something so they can talk about you.
Look, here's the thing: sober or not, people have ways that they fucking sleep.
Yes.
So I just because like I said, I had a cousin that sucked her thumb all the way into adulthood, sleep, sober, drunk, whatever. It's just a thing that you do. So I don't think that had anything to do with the drinking, but I don't like the narrative that's being portrayed.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Right. But look at how it was roped in though, because I don't know if that was editing, because we say that a lot. Editing, it was editing. I'm just saying the way that they strung that stuff together, and then how she, was on the couch and they zoomed in. But they also, right before, like in between that, she said she uses alcohol as like a coping mechanism.
Put about that up, yes. And I get that. I understand. I understand the trauma and utilize the alcohol to get through it. I just recently is still dealing with a death in my family, and I drank to deal with some of that. I don't care what anybody say about that shit. But my thing is, when you say that as an explanation, you should tell him that from the get-go. Not everybody else. No. My thing is this. Not everybody else. She should have told Brandon that. Brandon would automatically know, look, don't cover my girl like that.
She's going through some shit.
No, this is her trauma. To me, I felt Brandon was judging her more than anybody in the house. Absolutely. That's why I didn't like it.
Brandon is not even protecting her.
No, thank you. You're my man. Come on, Diamond. You're my man. So where is the protection? Where is that? No, but the point I'm trying to make is that I'm not thinking a man should protect you from everything. I don't agree with that. But in this instance, if you knew the trauma, what you were wrong for not telling him, then she should have standing up saying, look, my girl, straight a little bit, she fell over. This is how she copes. She's been through a lot. Her mom died, whatever it might be. I felt like that part, whether she did not admit it to him, it was a false in that system because he didn't know the information. He's going by the fact that you just drink and you're a bottle girl. That's to me what he's going by, not the fact of the matter is you had trauma and you're using us drinking to cope with that. So much was missing from that relationship. I feel like if he knew about it, I think he would have protected her.
I don't.
Instead, I don't know because he
I
dragged her
don't
so
know.
much.
But I'm just letting everybody know right now. If something happened to my mama or my daddy, lock me up in the padded room with a bottle of Patron.
Baby, me too. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My daddy passed. Baby, that's all I did. And I don't care what anybody says. I'm saying this on live. When my dad passed, I drank myself to a stupor for a long time because I couldn't deal with it. So when she said that, it hit me personally. But I wish she would have told him this in confidence. You're my man. You know what's going on with me. The fact that she did not, he kind of was like, I don't know what's going on.
But I mean, we don't know if he don't know because
no. To me, but Diamond, no, there's no way you gonna tell me that he knew about the mom situation when she said it. And to me, he didn't support her. I'm sorry. I don't feel like he knew about that.
She said it to Tatiana, but I
don't think she told him. I don't think she told him.
Hold on. She said it to Tatiana, but we don't know if this was in their, Zoom calls or
Mama.
or
Are you telling me the way that he reacted the first episode about her drinking? Hold on, wait, Dina.
That was mad crazy.
I get it, but listen what I'm saying to you. If he knew about the trauma or her coping, I don't think he would have responded the way he did on the first episode if he actually knew the facts. To me, he's not acting like he knew.
Anybody can act, and that's what you fail to realize. You guys fail to realize that anybody can act. Anybody can
No, Diamond. I'm not feeling.
You know
no.
This is
Diamond. Hold on. Wait. Well, hold on, Mama.
Don't know.
No, wait. Dina. No.
We don't know.
Diamond. Hold on, Diamond and Dina. I'm telling you this. There's no way you're gonna tell me because if he did know and he reacted that way, I'm gonna drag him. There's no way in the world you guys gonna tell me that he knew and reacted that way. Because if he did, I'm Smooth, I'm going to drag him. To me, he was acting as if he did know. Well, you better
start dragging him then.
Well, no. I'm telling you guys now. Thank you. He's acting as if he didn't know. I'm not seeing everything he did. So I can't go by that. Squilla, come on. I'm just saying. For what we're seeing on TV, how do you feel, Squilla? Please tell me.
About Brandon?
Yes. I'm not saying that he knew about it. About the mother and the culprit. What do you think? Give me your thoughts.
They've been dating for 4 years. Let's spade a spade. He knew about it.
Come on.
They haven't seen each other. They talked for 4 years. He sees her in person. She says he's short. He finds a reason to say she has a drinking problem because from what I feel, and this is just, he's not attracted to her.
I agree. I'm not gonna lie to you. I agree.
We're just not, that's just not what I thought it was going to be. In person, I do think when they are together, they vibe just, well, they haven't been, honestly. They haven't. But Brandon,
I'm sorry. I agree with you when I say this. If whoever don't like it. I feel like he saw her. And I'm not saying because I think she's gorgeous. Her hair is naturally beautiful. But I think that when he saw her, that's not what he wanted. I completely 100% agree with Taquilla, Dina, and even Diamond. I don't think that what he saw is what he wanted. So he's using this as an excuse. I'm behind that. I'm sorry. Well,
I mean, if you look at her IG, he had to see that. She showed her whole body. So
no.
It's not her physical.
No, Diamond. Come on, Smooth. Come on, Smooth.
It's not the
when
physical.
they met didn't vibe, and that happens all the time. Right. You have all this great.
No, it's not just that. Hold on, wait.
And I was gonna say when you meet a person, when you stay with a person,
wait, hold on, mamas. Okay, but
It's not her physical. That's the issue.
okay.
They're not equally yoked. Again, her
Mm.
online representative does not match with her in-person persona. They're not the same. And there's things that's coming to the surface. Regardless, yes, she has trauma. We all got
I
trauma.
think it's physical
And I'm
too.
not and
I'm
I'm not
sorry.
and I'm not, trying to discount or downplay
Right.
what she's
Mhm.
going through. What I'm saying is he does not know everything, and you shouldn't tell anybody everything. I don't care how long
Right.
it could have been
Because they
online,
might
50
use it
years.
against you later.
Right, but there are things
I
that are
think it's also
embedded.
physical too. I
There
think
are
it's
things
physical
that are
too.
embedded within her personality that are not pleasing to him. It's not attractive to him, and outside of her physical, like if she probably stood there and was quiet, that would probably be something that he would
Smooth,
be into.
Smooth, I'm gonna say something. So I agree with what you're saying about as far as literally everything you said. But I'm gonna tell you something. I think that when he saw her, there was something. Maybe he says, "Oh, there were maybe whatever a larger." I think that something about her physically was unattractive, and he just literally dug in to whatever he could find to say, "I don't like her."
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah,
I'm
it's called
sorry.
nitpicking.
Yes.
It's
Dina?
nitpicking, and
I'm
it's purposeful nitpicking. Like she could probably be clipping her toenails, and he'd be like, "Ugh, I don't like the way you do that. You got to clip
There
your
you go,
toenails."
mom. There
Yes.
you go.
So he's trying
Exactly.
to
He was
find
he was looking
any
for
little thing.
any reason. Any
Right.
reason.
It doesn't matter. She could have floated in on a dang on cloud,
The
and
Lord
he probably
Jesus.
been like, "I don't like the shape of
Not an
your cloud.
angel.
It's too white."
Not
So
a
it's not like I said, it's her it's he fell in love, or he really liked her online representative. And so now that he's seeing her in person and seeing her nuances and how she handles certain situations, but he's also the problem. It's not just her
Yes,
alone.
ma'am. I agree.
He's also the problem
Yes,
because
ma'am.
he wants to be in control. He
Yes.
he wants to be somebody daddy. He need to go out and have him some children so he can be a parent
I'm not like
to another
Jared. Okay,
human.
yeah. Hmm.
That's what he need to do. He need to go have him some children. He need to, okay. You need to holler at Charlie and Jared and get one of them children
Come
so
on, the
you can
Brady
go be a
Bunch.
parent. That's what you need to do, because any woman that he gets with that he continually speaks to in a condescending and demeaning manner,
Very much so.
it's never gonna work.
Well, I'm gonna say this,
It's low
y'all.
key emotionally
Hold on.
abusive.
It is. It is. Y'all give me your fun thought about this show, because to me, I feel like, in my opinion, besides the one couple that we mentioned, they have chemistry. I don't see chemistry. Now we have another episode coming up. Dina, jump into the recap of next episode of drama. Go ahead, Dina. Dina.
Dina,
Dina.
Dina Bina.
Okay, okay. Maybe the vodka didn't got too cold. So
No, I
so
had to let my dog
okay.
out.
Okay, yeah, her dog also, her baby right there. Go ahead,
Okay.
mama.
What you need?
The recap of the next episode. You
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it right here. Hold on.
okay, go ahead.
Okay. So Clay and Tatiana, they having a heated conversation about him lying about whatever. So maybe the baby thing came out. And then Ty and Brittany argue. And then Charlie and Jerry go to the intimacy.
Gross.
Okay,
What?
thank you, Gross. So Clay, I want to get before I will get my thought about Clay. Clay to me is irritating. You grabbing this girl ass in the midst of this challenge, but yet can't tell her you have a whole human at the house.
Right.
I cannot deal with people who have children and can't claim them. That's weird to me.
Well,
Women
it's
included.
not
No, no,
that
no,
he's
no,
not
no,
claiming him.
no, no,
He's
no, no.
not claiming him to her.
You're not claiming
Right.
your child. No, to me, if I can't tell somebody I'm in a relationship with or dating or fucking whatever going on, I have a baby, you're not claiming your child. I'm sorry. No circumstance in the world worse for me to say I can't tell you I got a baby. Nothing. So you're not claiming your child.
That's the thing. Everybody
Period.
coming there with secrets, and here and the major
A
thing,
whole human.
a whole human. And he even told the dudes, like, his
Crazy.
fiance just showed up on his doorstep pregnant, and he was unsure if it was even his or not. Like, here's the thing. I pray and I pray and I pray that Jared uses 18 condoms when he goes to the
Oh my
suite
God, not
with
18.
Charlie.
Jesus.
Because clearly she is fertile myrtle. Clearly she is fertile myrtle.
Hold
And he's
on.
not
I
messing with
swear to
that.
God, if the reunion somebody says I'm pregnant, I'm done. I swear.
Right.
If the reunion says we have a baby on the way, number 7 or whatever, I cannot fucking do it. I
Right, because
can't.
they
I
got
can't.
the new age Brady Bunch. He got
Tequila face for
2
me.
kids and she got 6.
Oh, it's what's happening.
But here's the gag. This is what he's wanted from the beginning. So when he get that, he out of there.
Yeah,
It
he
doesn't
out.
But
matter.
hold
I
on.
just
But
said
wait.
he wanted hit it and quit it.
But
Talking
but
about,
all the
oh, if I
men,
just
but
played
but
a
all the
role
men. Hold on, let's
as
keep it
a
real.
perfect gentleman, blah blah blah, whatever. He been waiting 4 years.
Keep it real. All the men said, hell no, no, fucking no, whatever. This is the men. Girls, what are y'all doing? If the majority of the men in the house are saying no to being with y'all, this is the last day. What are y'all doing?
Right.
Chris was banging when
Their
they say, "Oh
online
yeah, I said
representatives are
no."
not matching up.
Baby, I'm
This
gonna
my
say this again. It's
And let
not.
me
If
tell you this:
hold on, wait. Let me say
a
this.
man ain't
Hold
got
on,
but one time. A man doesn't have but
Wait,
one time to tell me
Dina,
he don't
Dina.
want me, and I'm out.
We have fake relationships. Fake
Mhm.
relationships. Not only just that, we have
a lot of them.
TV relationships. So to me, I'm not seeing besides the one couple that we said, it's all fake and fraudulent for me. Fake
Yeah.
fraudulent or convenient. And it's weird. How do we have never ever met exciting show, but you see each other and don't like her or don't like him? I'm
They don't
confused.
like each other. Yeah. Cause what's the girl name? The Tatiana girl. Is she
Oh
a
my
therapist
God,
or something?
Jesus.
Is
I
she a
don't
therapist or something? A social worker or something? Cause
I don't
I
know.
know they hired an actual therapist. So don't you got other things to worry about other than sitting your ass on and counseling all these people on this cast? You
And she
part of the
can't
cast
stand
too.
him. What's his name?
Go
What's the
find you
name of the
something to
man?
do.
Cal? I'm sorry.
She can't stand him. But
Clay,
why are
Clay,
you
Clay, Clay,
Clay?
Clay.
Yeah, she don't like him. But why you that's why I'm asking, is she a counselor
But
or
hold
something? Because
on,
I
but
never
you
looked
don't
at
like
her
him.
bio.
But hold on, you don't like him. But when he grabbing your whole booty, no shade, during the project, whatever the fuck,
Kama
he
Sutra.
grabbing, he's rubbing your booty, no shade,
And
baby.
he
Any
was
woman would
kneading that shit
say,
like
wait,
bread.
what up? Stop it. What I'm saying, smooth. Any other woman would have said, baby, chill out. Even if she would said it in a calm way, like chill. Nah, baby, not something. She didn't say nothing. She didn't move. Looked very comfortable. So I was kind of confused by that. I don't
Don't be
know.
confused. She was trying to win that massage. It had nothing to do with him. She wanted the
Facts.
massage. She didn't give a damn about him. It could have been a grizzly bear rubbing on her ass. She wanted
Not a
that
grizzly
massage.
bear. What the hell? I
Because
don't know what the massage entail.
she's not attracted to him. She's not emotionally connected to him. She barely likes him as a human being. So he's riding a very
I
fine
need to
line.
see what is involved with the massage because, baby, y'all doing a lot for massage. So, baby, if I find the 5 minutes of a massage, I'm going off of all of y'all. What is this massage? Because I'm trying to figure out what was so. Y'all were doing a lot, baby. Hold on, I
She
got to call
was
this out.
mad.
Wait.
And then she
When
was
Chris,
mad because he wasn't talking.
when Chris pulled up Lex and we got to see the girdle under, baby, I said, "What's happening?" I'm sorry. When he picked your ass up, that was a mess. And your girdle was showing. Girl, what? Spank was showing. What the hell was going on? I'm sorry. That shit was trash. It looked weird, gross, and uncomfortable. I said it. Don't care. Commissioner Review said it. It was weird as fuck. Sorry.
Hell, when it's hot outside, you wear a waist trainer to train your
She
waist.
had on fucking stockings and a knee high and some spanks. What the fuck?
Trying to pull that shit in for the camera.
Baby, but the stuff was still hanging up under. You know what? I'm
No,
sorry.
but the thing that got me is what's the older dude that got into it with the girl with the what's his name? Ty? Baby, when they
Yes.
picked them babies up, them knees was screaming.
Oh my God.
Screaming.
Them was because my knee, I said,
Come on,
ooh,
Epsom salt.
come on. I said if y'all drop them women in that sand, I'm never
Wait a
watching the
minute.
show again.
I said, why did Lex hang off? No shade. I've been trying so hard. But I'm gonna say this, Lex, Mama, you are bigger than most. Why did you even hang back as if you was a size 2 when it's 25 and up? I'm confused. You hanging back as if you're some small potato, ma'am. What the hell? And your wig was secure. I was confused by that whole scene. I'm sorry. I have not dragged you that much, but Mama, that was some shit show. Sorry, I had to say it. Go ahead, continue. Sorry, that was horrible. I didn't understand any of that. Forehead was hanging, wig was hanging. What the fuck were we doing? It just was a mess. Sorry. It was a mess.
And let the church say.
I ain't lying. It was I don't want to see your goddamn fucking under. I don't want to see the slip. I don't want to see it, baby. Badly built, all the things. I don't want to see any of that shit. I don't care what hat you had on. The forehead was still showing. Ma'am, what was happening with the white hat? What the hell was that?
Oh, Lord.
What? Jesus. What was the white hat? I'm trying to understand because I still can see the forehead. They cover up shit. I didn't understand it. Sorry. Okay, I'm done.
Smooth, out in prayer, Smooth.
Baby, I'm done.
Yeah, we don't have to close this out.
I'm done.
In prayer.
That's enough. It was a hot ass mess, Jesus. I'm trying to figure out what was the white hat. I'm trying to figure out what were the stockings. Jesus, do you not understand what undercoat clothes? Help her with the spanks, Jesus. Help her with the spanks. I didn't want to see all that unfit body, Jesus. The built badly balanced shape, Jesus. What was going on, Jesus? Yeah, you got the smoke, baby. The bad wig, big forehead, bad body, bitch. Yes, I did it, Jesus. Yes. Come through with the smoke. Can't handle it. Period.
God took my damn glasses off. I can't.
Right. Look. I you know what? I'm gonna put my bottle away.
In the back.
I'm gonna put my bottle away and get under the covers because I'm done after this.
Okay. Side note, my birthday on Sunday, 420. Let's do this.
Y'all better 420. Hold on. My girl birthday. Y'all better come on with it.
Chapter 52.
Come on with it.
In the chat so we can get you some birthday drinks.
And before you say anything, I can show my body. It doesn't look like that. Period. Sorry, but I had to say it. Okay. Love y'all down. This is all. Wait a minute. Hold on. Kamisha reviews. Nobody else could. Why? You won't mention me because you can't handle the smoke. Please mention me so I can eat you up more than a little bit I did tonight. Okay. With that being said, this is Kamisha
BBW is checking out.
No, not BBW. Badly.
No, TBW.
Okay, because she'll badly be a bitch. All right, guys. That being said, sorry, y'all. One thing I want you guys to know. Hold on. For any Red to Love cast member who don't like what I'm saying, I don't care. Love y'all. Bye.